Welcome students. Uh, the fourth question of your textbook. In following figures, a pair of lines are cut by a transversal. See here, in this question number 4, we have different sub questions. So I'm solving sub question A. A pair of line. This line L and M are given. A pair of lines, okay, are cut. A pair of parallel lines. The word is parallel over here. A pair of parallel lines. Here it's parallel. A pair of parallel lines are cut by a transversal. The line L is like a transversal. These two lines are parallel to each other. Okay, these two lines are parallel to each other. They are not equal, parallel. Okay, and this is the transversal which cuts these two lines. Find the measure of each variable. How many variable you can see in this question? Variable means the unknowns. How many variables? They are not asking us the unknown angles. They are asking us the variables. Here it's x and here it is y. Okay. Now students, the very first thing what I will do with the green color pen is name it. Let me call this as A. Let me call this as B. It's upon me. Let me call this as C. Let me call this as D. Let this be the point P. Let this be the point Q. Let this be the point R. Let this be the point S. Okay. So A, B, C, D, P, Q, R, S. I named it. The first thing. Okay. I want to find the variables X and Y. Okay. So I'll write here find first X and second Y. Okay. Now students, pay attention. Please concentrate on this angle, please. Please concentrate on this angle. Can I say this angle over here, this angle, the dot which I have made with the green color pen, it's BCS, right? It's BCS. This is the vertically opposite angle to angle RCD. Yes. And we have studied that vertically opposite angles are equal. Now in this lecture, I will not once again revise. If you want to understand what I am doing it over here, so you have to sincerely watch and solve the questions of part 5 and part 6, please. This is part 7 what we are doing. Lecture number 5 and 6 you have to refer. Over there I have done in much detail what are these vertically opposite angle, corresponding angles, alternate angles and all. So, okay, the first part of our solution, please. First part of our solution of this sub question A. Angle, name of this angle is, you will not write only angle C, you will write full name BCS, or you can write SCB. You will not write only angle C, it will be wrong. So angle BCS is equal to angle, you will not write only this angle C, you will write either RCD or you can write DCR. RCD, reason vertically opposite angles. Okay, so therefore angle BCS is how much? What is the value of angle RCD? It's given as 4x plus 39. So this also becomes 4x plus 39. Okay, moment you get the thing, you have to write over here. If you forget to write in the diagram, then it has no importance, because by looking at the diagram only we understand what is our next step. So vertically opposite angle, it is 4x plus 39, vertically opposite. So this angle C is what? Here angle C is 4x plus 39. Okay, this is our first part. Now why I did this part? Pay attention, now you will understand the logic, please. Now I can easily see over here, students, that see here line L is parallel to line M. Pay attention, please. Line L is parallel to line M. This is the name of the line, and N is the transversal. Okay, I'm keeping my hand over here, please, over this transversal. I'll highlight this transversal, please, if you want, with the red color. This is my transversal. I'm keeping my hand over this transversal. Can I say this 8x minus 11 wala angle is on the right hand side of the transversal? This 4x plus 39 wala angle is on the right hand side of the transversal. Both are on the right hand sides and both are above the lines. Here 8x minus 11 is above the line BQ. 4x plus 39 is above the line CS. So when two angles are on the same side of the transversal, here it's both are on the right hand side and both are either above or either below, both are at the same position of the parallel lines, then we can say the given two angles are equal by corresponding angles. These two angles are equal by corresponding angles, please. See here, all of you. Angle, this name of this angle is not B, its complete name you have to write ABQ, or you can write QBA. angle ABQ is equal to angle, you will not write angle C, you have to write BCS, or you have to write, or you can write CSB. I'll write BCS, angle BCS. Reason, corresponding angles. Okay, so this is this angle ABQ. ABQ ka value is how much? Value for ABQ is 8x minus 11. So 8x minus 11 is equal to value of BCS. BCS is how much? It's 4x plus 39, please. Okay, so therefore it's 8x. If I call this 4x on left hand side, it becomes minus 4x. This 39 as it is over here, minus 11 comes on this side, becomes plus 11, please. Okay, so this will be, therefore 8x minus 4x is 4x is equal to 39 plus 11. 9 plus 1 is 10, carry 1, 4 plus 1 5, 50. Okay, so this will be, therefore x is how much? 50 upon 4. 2 2s are 225s, 2 1s are 212.5s. Okay, so my answer will be x is how much? 12.5. X is how much? 12.5. Okay, now students pay attention. I finished with this part. Now, can I find the value of this angle ABQ? Can I find the value of this angle ABQ? Yes, I can find it. Please see here. Okay, so third part of my solution, angle ABQ ka value I am finding. Why I am finding it, you will get to know. Although the value is not asked, the variable ka value was asked. X aa gaya, to ek answer we got our one answer. But then too I am finding the value of ABQ. Why? You will get the things. Don't worry. So can I say over here, please? Can I say over here, ABQ is 8x minus 11. So angle ABQ is what? 8x minus 11, please. 8x minus 11. Okay, so is equal to 8. At the place of x, I'll put 12.5 minus 11. 8 multiplied by 12.5 is 100 minus 11. Okay, and therefore angle ABQ will be 100 minus 11, and it comes to 89 degree. I'll highlight it with the box over here. Moment you get the value of angle ABQ, update it in the diagram, please, and you'll get the logic. 8x minus 9 ka value, minus 11 ka value, I got it as 89 degree. Now why I did so? Students, because I wanted to find this y also over here. This y. Can I say this y and 8x minus 11 lies on the straight line, and we have a property that sum of all the angles on a straight line is 180 degree. This we did in our part 2 and part 3. Sum of all the angles, there are two angles, this is the straight line PQ. This angle plus this angle is equal to 180 degree. Property ka name is sum of all the angles on a straight line is 180 degree. Yes. So now you will not bifurcate the page like this. You will do one below another. I don't have place, that's why I'm doing. Fourth step, please. Fourth step over here. Fourth step. Angle, what is the name of this y? Either you can write y or ABP. I'll write y only. It's easy. Y plus angle ABQ. Angle ABQ is equal to 180 degree. Reason? Sum of all angles on a line is 180 degree. I'll bifurcate this much. Okay, is 180 degree. So next step will be this y, as it is I'll write y plus what is the value of angle ABQ. That's the reason I found out the value of ABQ, which was 8x minus 11, and it came as 89 degree. So I wrote here 89. So y plus 89 is equal to 180 degree, please. Okay, therefore y is equal to 180 minus 89. Okay, and therefore y is equal to 91 degree. Hope you all understood this. It was a very good question. I'll mark a star for this sub question A. Please pause the video, please, all of you, and do it fast. Students, now we have the second question in front of you. It's given to us that line P is parallel to line Q. This line P is parallel to line Q. Okay, find each variable. We need to find each variable. If we see, we have only two variables, x and y. They are not asking us the value of each angle. They are asking us the value of each variable. Let me name it. You can give name anyhow. I'll give it this as A, B C D, P, capital P, capital Q, capital R, capital S. Okay, this is capital P. Okay, this is the name. Now it's given to us that these two lines are parallel to each other. This line is parallel to this line, and this R is nothing but the transversal which cuts the given two parallel lines. Now we know a fact, students, that co-interior angles between the parallel lines are parallel to each other, are supplementary, sorry. See here, these two lines, I'll highlight with red color. These two lines are parallel to each other. Please see here. These two lines are parallel to each other. And with the green color, I'll highlight this transversal. With the green color, I'll highlight this transversal, please. This is my transversal. So can I say these two angles lies within the parallel lines and on one side of the transversal? So ये अंदर वाले angles है 2x plus 61 and 5x. So these two are called as the interior angles, and we have a property that sum of co-interior angles, addition of co-interior angles is always equal to 180 degree. तो हम लोग प्रॉपर्टी का नाम क्या है? Co-interior angles are supplementary. Supplementary मतलब होता है 180 degree. So these two are interior angles. So when we have two angles between the two parallel lines and on one side of the transversal, they are called as interior angles, and the property is addition of the given two interior angles is always 180 degree, which is called as supplementary. Okay, so let's start the first part over here. I'll say angle. What is the name? You will not write angle B. You have to write the full name. Angle PBC, or you can write CBP. I'll write PBC, please. Angle PBC plus angle. This, you should not write angle C. It will be wrong then. You have to write full name. Angle BCR, or you can write angle RCB. I'll write angle RCB. Angle RCB is equal to 180 degree, please. Reason, sum of co-interior angles is supplementary. Sum of co-interior angles is supplementary. Supplementary means 180 degree. Sum means addition. Okay, so therefore, can you tell me the measure of angle PBC, please? PBC is 2x plus 61. So 2x plus 61 plus. Can you all please tell me the value of angle RCB? RCB is 5x, please. Okay, it's 5x. So value of RCB is 5x is equal to 180 degree, please. Okay, so now this will be 2x plus 5x. Therefore 7x. Okay, 7x is equal to 180 minus 61. Plus 61 goes there, so becomes minus 61. So therefore 7x will be 180 minus 61. 180 minus 61 is 119. Therefore x will be equal to 119 upon 7. 7 ones are 7. 4 is remaining, so the 4 carries over here, so becomes 49. 7 sevens are 49. So therefore value of x is nothing but 17. So we got to know one of the variable. In this question we need to find the two variables. One is x and other is y, please. This is our question. So we got to know our x over here. Now I need to find y. Okay, now pay attention. This is my y. Can you all see here, please? This is the thing which I need to find. Another thing, y over here. Okay, now students, how will you proceed to find this y? If you pay attention over here, please see this, all of you please see my hand over here. I'm keeping this green color is my transversal. I'm keeping my hand on this transversal. Now see the pen. I'm highlighting this angle 2x plus 61 wala. Can I say ये वाला angle जो है 2x plus 61 वाला, it is below this red color line. उसका नाम है PQ. Below this line PQ. Or let me keep this pen over here. This pen is my transversal. ये जो angle है 2x plus 61, it is below this line PQ. And this y angle y which I need to find, this is also below this line RS. Yes or no? Once again, this 2x plus 61 is below this line PQ. This angle y is also below this line RS, and both this 2x plus 61 and this angle y are on the left hand side of the transversal. So whenever we have any pair of angle which are at the same position, that is दोनों कोई एक साइड पे हो, या तो ट्रांसवर्सल, ये मेरी पेन ट्रांसवर्सल है, या तो लेफ्ट पे हो दोनों एंगल या राइट पे हो. यहाँ पे 2x + 61 और एंगल y दोनों लेफ्ट पर है और दोनों एक ही पोजीशन पर है. ये भी लाइन पी क्यू के नीचे है और ये y वाला एंगल y भी लाइन आर एस के नीचे है. दैट मीन्स दिस टू एंगल्स आर इक्वल. We did this many times. These two angles are equal by corresponding angles. Once again, the part 5 and part 6 was very important. Precisely part 5 of my video lecture. Okay, so can I say 2x + 61 is equal to angle y? Yes. Okay, so now see this please, all of you. First, I will find the value of this 2x + 61. So in the second, because I got to know कि whatever is the value of 2x + 61, that will be the value of my y. So 2x + 61, 2 as it is 2. At the place of x, I will write the value of x, which is 17. 2 into 17 plus 61. 17 2s is 34 plus 61, please. Okay, so now this becomes 34 plus 61. 4 plus 1 is 5 and 6 plus 3 is 9. So 95 degree, please. 95 degree is the value of 2x + 61 wala angle. Okay, so I'll go here and update it in the diagram. Don't forget this, 95 degree. This is 95 degree. Okay, now because I don't have place, students, that's why I'm drawing this line and bifurcating the page. You will draw one, you will do one below another, please. Okay, the third sub part. Can I say angle y? Y वाले एंगल का नाम क्या है? You can say RCD or you can say DCR. I'll say angle RCD is equal to angle, इसका नाम क्या है? You will not say angle B. Either you can say PBC or you can say CBP. I'll write PBC. Angle PBC. Reason will be corresponding angles. Okay, corresponding angles are always equal, please. Okay, next step. Therefore, what is the value of angle RCD? RCD means y over here to y. PBC is nothing but 2x + 61, and just now we found out from the step 2 that 2x + 61 की value is 95, is equal to 95 degrees, students. Okay, so therefore I got to know y also. Y is equal to 95 degree. Yes, so students, we got to know our two variables. X was how much? X was this 17, and y also we got to know as 95. Please pause the video. You will draw the diagram. Minimum height of the diagram should be 7 ruled lines at the center of the page. I don't have place, that's why I draw on the right hand side. And do leave lines between every step. Presentation matters a lot, please. Thank you.